Target. Every day at 6, the Millennium Stage brings you the best in music, dance, theater, and more. Each night's performance is broadcast live and available on demand on our website. As a courtesy to this evening's performers and audience members, please turn off your mobile devices and note the nearest exit. Flash photography, video recording, and audio recording are strictly prohibited. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is Matt Kattenberg, and on behalf of Performing Arts for Everyone and the Kennedy Center, I want to welcome you to the Millennium Stage. Tonight, we are very excited once again to be working with ASCAP, the Songwriters Association, to present our series entitled Broadway Today and Tomorrow. It's a magnificent opportunity for us to showcase some of the best young talent in American musical theater today. And now I want to introduce you to the Director of Musical Theater at ASCAP. Please welcome Michael Kirker.
Thanks, Matt. You know, it's hard to believe this is our 5th year presenting some of the finest young, talented young theater composers and theater lyricists, and today is no exception. I first met these two young men at Northwestern University a couple of years ago. They were part of a Johnny Mercer Songwriters Project. And as soon as I heard their work, I knew that attention had to be paid to them. So you're in for a real treat tonight. Their first musical, Murder for Two, which was a two-character murder mystery comedy, debuted at Chicago Shakespeare Theater. And it became the longest-running show in that theater's history, and it would go on to win the Jefferson Award for Best Musical. And the good news is that the show is headed to New York to be directed by the great John Randall. Please welcome Joe Kinosian and Kellen Blair.
We're going to go ahead and get started.
All I ever wanted was a boyfriend, and for years I thought I'd never get my wish. When you grow up on the outskirts of the country, then your sea, it seems, is sort of short on fish. But because of modern marvels such as Facebook, all at once my sea has drastically increased. I've met guys from Alaska, a few from Nebraska, but the man I love lives even further east. Me and my Gambian boyfriend, we're not a traditional pair. But it's clear when we Skype, he's exactly my type. Well, at least from his chest to his hair. I don't care if he barely speaks English. His location might not be ideal. But he's sweet and mature, and I'm pretty sure he's for real. Me and my Gambian boyfriend, we don't get to snuggle in bed. I can't send him the bliss of a sensuous kiss, so I sent him some money instead. See, he said that his mom needs a kidney, and I'd hate for my baby to steal. He's so perfectly pure, and I'm 99% sure he's for real. I can deal with my parents and siblings who tell me I'm crazy. I can cope with my colleagues and neighbors who call him pretend. I can handle those Gambian websites issuing warnings to gullible girls. They can't make me change my mind, 'cause they'll never comprehend that me and my Gambian boyfriend, our passion will never plateau. Though it seems like a scam, look how happy our love seems to grow. And I know that you think I'm a sucker. I can't help that I feel what I feel. For the very first time, life is sort of sublime. And despite what you say, you can't take that away. 'Cause at least for today, there's no question our love is for real.
That was Anna Marquardt, one of our special guests here tonight. Now we're going to do a few songs from our show Murder for Two, which, as Michael said, is a two-person murder mystery musical comedy where one actor plays the detective, one actor plays all of the suspects, and they both play the piano. So everything you need to know in terms of setup. Novelist Arthur Whitney has just been shot at his surprise birthday party, and Officer Marcus, portrayed by Adam Overett, has been sent to the scene of the crime to keep an eye on the suspects while they wait for the real detective to show up. As he approaches the house, he confides in fellow officer Lou.
I'll tell you something, Lou. It's nice having someone to talk to for a change. Why, if you weren't here, I'd just be thinking all these things. Oh, don't get me wrong. I didn't say we were partners. I haven't had a partner since Vanessa. Oh, well, I'm better off alone. A partner was only standing between me and, well, this. Oh, it's just a little badge I had made to remind me of my lifelong dream. Detective Marcus. It'll happen, Lou, sooner than you think. Who cares if I'm only 1 year out of the academy and it usually takes 10 years to get promoted to homicide? The truth is, an officer can speed up that process if he proves himself to be an expert in crime scene protocol. Oh, you don't think I'm an expert in protocol, do you? Fine. I'll give you a demonstration. But first, let me accidentally pocket dial the chief so he can overhear this. Protocol says, be strict, keep your cool or you'll be licked. Never look weak, never look hurt, never look a thing except alert. Protocol says, be bold, keep your suspects well controlled. When you're in a pinch, never give an inch. It can be a cinch if you follow each rule you're told. Every puzzle piece holds a clue. When you're adding them up, just do as protocol says. They'll fall in place. Every fingerprint fits a hand. If you're willing to understand what protocol says, you'll crack the case. Oh my God, Chief, have you been listening this whole time? How embarrassing. What? Oh, well, is the chief available? Can you put him on? Great, thanks. Protocol says, be stern, make the crime your prime concern. Never look back, never think twice, never let a suspect give advice. Protocol says, be skilled, don't let mass commotion build. When it's getting tough and you've had enough, if you know your stuff, you can manage to not get killed. Every alibi must be cracked. When you're tracking your man, just act as protocol says. They'll land in jail. Every riddle requires a key. If you want it unlocked, just see what protocol says, and you'll prevail. Oh my God, Chief, have you been listening this whole time? How well, do you know how long this meeting's supposed to last? Fine, give me his voicemail. Now, protocol says, know the people you're dealing with. I think if we just peek through this window here, aha! I can see local psychiatrist Dr. Griff. A feisty old couple fighting over a piece of pie. Dead body on the floor, excellent. And, oh my gosh, that's Barrett Lewis, the famous prima ballerina. What's a beautiful, innocent soul like her doing here? You're right, we will find out. How dare you, Lou? I don't care if she really is the kind of woman who could help a guy learn to love again. I think we both know what protocol says about mixing your personal and professional lives. That's right, never. Again. Protocol says, be smart, trust your gut and not your heart. Never look frail, never look flushed, never let your heart get caught then crushed. Protocol says, say no if by chance romance should grow. Even when they seem like a living dream, silkier than cream, with a pair of perfect eyes that gleam and glow. But that was long ago, so very long ago. 6 months last week, to be exact. And now, Lou, I'm ready, resolved, prepped, and steady. My steadfast devotion will earn that promotion. No threats will derail me, for rules never fail me. And staunch dedication to strict regulation has shown every puzzle piece holds a clue. When you're adding them up, just do as protocol says. You'll soon succeed. Take it, Lou! That's right! Protocol works, protocol pays. People might leave, but protocol stays. It's the only partnership oh my God, Chief, have I been leaving you a voicemail this whole time? How embarrassing. Have a great day. It's the only partnership I need. Ding dong.
So Officer Marcus enters the house and begins interrogating the suspects. He becomes increasingly infatuated with Brett Lewis, the famous prima ballerina. Meanwhile, criminology student Steph Whitney, the victim's niece, tries her best to keep him on track.
I just think it's kind of funny that you want to interview Brett Lewis before you've even met everyone that's in the room. I mean, you haven't even acknowledged the 12-member boys choir in the corner.
A 12-member Oh, hi, boys. We have to get you out of here. Protocol says remove all minors from the immediate scene of the crime.
Don't worry about us, Chief. I'm 9.
Adorable as that may be, this is no place for innocent eyes. I can't imagine why you're even here tonight.
We was hired, what for, to be the entertainment. The name's Timmy, and that's Yonkers, and that's Skid. Put her there, Mr. Detective.
Where are you from?
We took the bus in from Bedoinkaville.
Oh, of course, Bedoinkaville.
Yeah, Bedoinkaville. It's anachronistic, yet droll.
Well, anachronistic or not, I'm sure this must be pretty difficult for you youngsters.
Difficult? Because of one lousy dead body? You got a lot to learn about kids, Chief. We've been around the block a time or two and seen a lot, all right. Don't imagine that we're not all right, because we've seen a lot worse. To tell the truth, if we was younger, we'd be getting sicker now. But our skin's a little thicker now, because we seen a lot worse. We seen a fella torn in two one day by a gorilla at the zoo one day. We hardly ever make it through one day without a glimpse of horror. No need to intervene, we've seen a lot worse.
I remember what it felt like to be your age, Timmy. Trying to be brave, wanting to impress the crowd. It's okay if you're scared.
Scared over this? This ain't nothing.
Says you.
Says me in a big way, brother. Go ahead, Yonkers. Tell him what I mean. You needn't bother thinking stuff like this could be depraving us. It's a little late for saving us, 'cause we seen a lot worse.
Well,
we seen a chump who held his breath for longer than an hour once. Saw my granny in the shower once. Yeah, we seen a lot worse. We seen a baby being born one day. We seen a fat guy eating corn one day. We seen them both while watching porn one day. And still we go on smiling. Brother, it's all routine. We seen a lot worse.
Uh-huh. There's a number I want you boys to call when you get home.
Say, you're okay, Chief. I tells you what, you ever need anything, you just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Show 'em, Yonkers. You just put your lips together.
Yes, Yonkers, I know how to whistle.
Well, you just whistle and the whole choir's got your back. Any place, any time.
By the way, how come your 12-member boys choir only consists of you 3 boys?
Oh, that's a funny story. That also happens to fit perfectly onto our refrain. Tell 'em, Skid. Went on a camping trip and lost 9 members of the choir there. When our tent was set on fire there. Yeah, we've seen a lot worse.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't imagine how my best pal Johnny must have felt that night when his face began to melt that night. Boy, we seen a lot worse. We spent a night trapped in IKEA once beside a kid with diarrhea. Once we saw a show called Mamma Mia once. and still wish somehow smiling. Those early April steen we've seen a lot. Just a foot could turn you green, we've seen a lot. And if we reach 13, we'll see a lot, boys.
Marcus continues interrogating the suspects, but keeps hitting dead ends. Finally, he decides it's time to change tactics.
I think I should talk to Miss Lewis alone. That seems to be my only hope of finishing up with her.
That's good technique.
Yes, good. Now, would everyone mind leaving?
Wait, me too?
You first and foremost, Steph. Lou, keep an eye on them.
Detective, I think it's really helpful to have a second point of view when you're conducting this sort
Steph,
of...
I'm not going to listen to another word out of you till you're on the other side of that door.
But then you won't be able to hear me.
Exactly. Listen, maybe after I wrap this up, we can talk about your thesis. Can you hang tight?
Yeah, sounds good. How do you work with that guy, Lil? Does he always ask people questions without giving them a chance to respond? God, it's so annoying when people do that. Don't you think? Me too. No, I'm not saying he's a bad detective. Au contraire. He's nearly perfect the way he is. Nearly. He doesn't need a lot. He's doing almost fine with the skills that he's got. I couldn't name a thing he's without. Just about. He's practically complete as can be, except he doesn't have. Never mind. He's really halfway there. He knows a lot of rules, in fact, more than his share. He's totally equipped for success. I mean more or less. His head is overflowing with facts, but still there's one thing he lacks. I think he needs a partner. Some kind of partner. A young, vivacious partner. No, not like you, Lou, though I'm sure you're very good at what you do. But you see, he needs a partner like...
Easy, Marcus, easy. She may be beautiful, but don't forget, Vanessa was beautiful too. Sure, she was beautiful, all right, but she was also one dirty cop. Oh, it started out innocently enough. At first, I only caught her doing small things, like forgetting to file extraneous paperwork. Pretty soon, it was bigger things, like forgetting to file really important paperwork. According to protocol, I should have reported her immediately. So naturally, I did. The chief called her into his office. He was all, "You're in a lot of trouble, Officer Vanessa." Vanessa was all, "Oh my God, how did you find out I've been taking bribes from that old-timey gangster in Bedoinkaville?" And the chief was all, "I was talking about the misfiled paperwork, but what did you say?" And Vanessa's all, oops. I told Vanessa I would wait for her while she paid her debt to society. But she jumped bail and flew the coop. All I could do was drown my misery in a pool of alcohol, books on protocol, and of course, the piano lessons. That's when I vowed to never love again. But I'm all through with tears. It's funny how the pain over time disappears. There's so much more to life I won't know unless I let go. I have to learn to trust someone new. And now I think I know who.
I think he needs a partner.
Barrett might be the one.
Some kind of
Take out my heart, it's done.
A young and
I
peppy
see
partner.
now
I'm sure a lot of girls are qualified, but none of them
will do.
'Cause you see, he needs a partner like, he needs a partner like, he needs a partner. Period. You know, I'm glad you're here, Lou. If it weren't for you, I'd just be thinking all these things.
Okay, now we're going to do some songs from some of our other works, and I'd like to welcome Anna Marquardt back. She's going to sing for a few minutes about some of her hopes and dreams.
Once before I die, I want to see the world. I want to fly a plane. I want to bike through Spain. I want to learn a new language. I want to snorkel. Once before I die, I want to fight for peace. I want to own a boat. I want to milk a goat. I want to buy a pet monkey. I want to reach up and touch the sky. And once before I die, I kind of want to try to find a way to not die. Once you've got a goal, you go and get it. Even if it's tough, you've got to try or you'll regret it. Once before I die, I want to learn to read. I want to heal the blind. I want to almost rhyme. I want to hug an albino. I want to whisper and not know why. And once before I die, I want to meet a guy who's got a giant third eye. Once the thrill of dreaming starts to wear off, dream of something new, then take a match and burn your hair off. Once before I die,
Once before she died,
I want to be the Pope.
She wants to be the Pope.
I want to free a slave. I want to rob a grave. I want to shower in pig's blood.
Pig's blood.
I want a sandwich.
Get her a sandwich.
I want some pie.
Get the lady some
And once before I die, before I've said goodbye, I want to get married and have a family.
Once before she
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, that's a stupid song. All right, Anna, don't go far. You're singing this next one too. This next song is from our show Joyce of the World, which is about the romantic entanglements of a group of Midwestern librarians. The head librarian, Joyce, is thinking about her ex-husband that left her 13 months ago just before Christmas, and she's starting to feel a little blue.
Christmas without you gets a little blue. Hard to go alone on a sleigh ride for two. Christmas without you isn't very fun. Hard to bake a fruit cake for one. When we first met, Christmas was a miracle of love. We'd see mistletoe above and kiss. But Christmas without you loses its appeal. Common allergies feel like the flu, and it's Christmas without you. Snowfall without you, what's the point of that? Now that I'm alone, every snowfall falls flat. Eggnog without you tastes a little gross. Doesn't make me sick, but comes close. When we got hitched, Christmas meant a tinsel-covered tree and a promise you would be my prince. But tinsel without you makes me want to scream. All my ornaments seem so askew, and it's Christmas without you. And I know that Christmas also made us argue. sometimes with swear words. But now that you're gone, I keep wishing our resentment lived on. Winter without you gets a little cold. Hard to fight the chill with no hand here to hold. Parties without you seem a little slow. I don't even know why I go. If you come home, come what may, I'll never give a damn. I'll just oven roast a ham and smile. But smiling without you, that I can't allow. So I'm wondering how I'll get through one more Christmas without you.
Hello, Mrs. Davenport. Your results came back today. I have them here, Mrs. Davenport. And now at last, I think that I can safely say, good news, Mrs. Davenport. You're healing very well. You've got no cause to sing the blues, Mrs. Davenport. As far as I can tell, you may want to spend this week in bed and pray those hideous hives don't spread. That said, Mrs. Davenport, you're healing very well. That's right, Mrs. Davenport, you're doing almost fine. Your short-term future's looking bright, Mrs. Davenport, despite your broken spine. You might on occasion need this pill, those nights you struggle to breathe at will. But still, Mrs. Davenport, you're doing almost fine for someone very ill. Good news, right now you're still alive. Less good news, you're healthy as a horse, but horses die at 25. Don't cry, Mrs. Davenport. Preserve your peace of mind. It helps to keep your spirits high, Mrs. Davenport, when slowly going blind. Your life will be looking far less bleak once loss of memory hits next week. Don't speak, Mrs. Davenport. Preserve your peace of mind, unless, of course, that hurts. Good news. My dear Mrs. Davenport, at least you're looking thin. In time, your fears will disappear, Mrs. Davenport. By fears, I mean your skin. You might want to try and dry those tears. They look so weird coming out your ears. 3 cheers, Mrs. Davenport. At least you're looking thin. It's probably from the worms. Good news. This morning, you awoke. More good news. Your nose is looking great in photos back before it broke. No joke, Mrs. Davenport. This torture's bound to pass. I'd say you're sturdy as an oak, Mrs. Davenport. An oak that's made of glass. Shh, I know it's a challenge acting right when things keep feeling wrong. But good news, Mrs. Davenport, I doubt you'll suffer long. Good news, Mrs. Davenport. Mrs. Davenport? Oh, shoot.
So this next song is from a new family show that Joe and I are writing. And in this opening song, it's about a guy that's, living in the big city, feeling a little lost in the crowd, and he's dreaming of a big old life traveling the world.
Hop on a train, wrestle a mess of congestion while fighting the feeling that you're fading away. Mustn't complain, though people rush you and crush you, it's all part of dealing with a typical day. Forget those hopes that maybe there's something more. Ignore that voice persistently pleading, needing life that's free of stampeding. Where's the one-way trip to Jamaica? Where's the furnished railroad car? Where's the crazy kid from Cornell who had a 10-year plan to go so far? Where's the guy with lists of adventures 1,000 pages long? Oh, where'd he go? And where did he go so wrong? Toil away. Try not to share your awareness that life is an ocean and you've totally drowned. Day after day, suffer the hustle and bustle and stomach the notion that you'll never be found. Control that itch to search for some untried way. Don't pray that there's a miracle pending, sending you a happier ending. Where's the 2-week tour of Zimbabwe? Where's the rustic mountain stream? Where's the kid who saved every dime so he could pack his bags and live his dream? Where's the guy with lofty ambitions to leave no bridge uncrossed? Oh, where'd he go and how did he get so lost? When I was 9, I picked the perfect places to go. 21 years have passed, and now I'm dying to know. Where's the well-worn map of Morocco? Where's the sting of sunburnt skin? Where's the kid who read every guide so he could meet new folks and fit right in? Where's the guy with visions of postcards he'd love to someday share? I know it's hard to see him, but still I know he's there. I'll track him down if someone will show me where.
So this next song actually has kind of an interesting history to it. Mae West was once asked to make a movie about American legend Betsy Ross. Now, Mae had seen an early developmental production of Murder for Two, and bless her heart, she asked us to write the score. In this scene, Betsy Ross, as portrayed by Mae West, is seducing a young George Washington and doing whatever it takes to secure her place in history.
Squeeze you, Judgy. I wanna squeeze you till you're wrung out like a rag. I wanna please you, Judgy. And if I please you, won't you let me make that flag? Can't you tell I can stitch real well? Don't make me brag. I wanna squeeze you, Georgie, and I'll appease you if you let me make that flag. See, I got a stripe for each colony. I'm halfway through New England and I'm just dying to head south. Don't you know I was born to sow? Why make me nag? I wanna squeeze you, Lucky for you, I'm ambidextrous. 'Cause I gotta, and maybe when I'm done, you can find me a nice stiff pole to hang it on. Make that flag!
All right. So as Michael mentioned in his introduction, which was very nice, by the way, thank you, Michael. We met at the Johnny Mercer Songwriters Workshop. Kellen and I were there, and we were challenged by one of the writers because we tend to write in a fairly old-fashioned vernacular, which we're very happy with that decision. But we were challenged by one of the instructors to try writing a song for a contemporary pop star, to pick a current, a Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, somebody of that ilk, and write a song specifically for them. So we, of course, picked America's current favorite pop superstar, Patsy Cline, and we wrote a song for her. So here is Anna Marquardt singing our fake Patsy Cline song.
You look at me, I look at you. We do a thing or two that smears my makeup. You smile and say, our love is true. You're mine, and then I wake up. Your lips are soft and almost real. They feel the way they did before the breakup. Hey, what's the rush? Let's make a deal. Be mine until I wake up. All through the day, I wonder when that silly sun will set, make you mine again. Some nights we talk, some nights we play. It's crazy how much dream you let me take up. And so it goes until the day you're mine. Each time I wake up, be mine. Each time I wake up.
This next one is actually another song we wrote at that same workshop, and it's a little tribute to our collaboration and the hope that it goes on for a long, long time.
Let's not die, let's defy it. Years may pass, let's deny it. Why not try? Let's not die. Let's not feel pain or hunger. Why grow old? Let's grow younger. Skip goodbye. Let's not die. There's always something new in life. So much that we could do in life. If we don't let go. So let's not end this endeavor. Here's the plan. Live forever. You and I, let's not die. You and I, let's not die.
Well, we're almost done. In just a second, Adam and Joe are going to play the piano finale for Murder for Two. But before we finish up, we just want to say thank you so much, Michael Kirker. Thank you, everybody from the Kennedy Center, Tim, Matt, David, Diana, Amber. Thank you to our very special guests, Adam Overitz, Anna Marquardt, who are so fantastic. Thank you to our families for all of your support. And thank you, all of you. It's been really fun to be here tonight.